What's up YouTube, it's your boy Nate here, and we're back here for another video. And in today's video we got another tier list because I had a lot of fun doing the last one with my homies and that. So we got a new one, but it's just gonna be me today, so I'm sorry if you were expecting the crowd. It's just me. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry, alright? But today's video we're gonna be doing the MCU movies. I was like, what's a good one to do? And the MCU just popped up in my head, and I wasn't trying to rhyme, but you know I had the time, so I had to do it. Alright, so we got all 22 movies, including Endgame. There might be spoilers in here. I don't really know. Like, if there is spoilers, it's gonna be accidental spoilers. Like, if you haven't seen all of these movies, then that's on you. All right, that's on you. But I'm gonna be rating them from best to worst. S being the best, E being worst. So without further ado, let's do what it do and get into the video. You know the deal. If you love it, make sure you drop a big fat like. It helps the channel grow, and I appreciate it so much. But let's go. All right, so we got all 22 movies right here. I'm gonna try to keep this short because I know these things can go on for a while. So I'm gonna try my best. All right, but I think it's only right to start off with the number one. Literal number one, because it was the first MCU. Actually, Incredible Hulk was the first MCU, but Iron Man started it all for the most part. So we're gonna go ahead and start with Iron Man. All right, now Iron Man, the original Iron Man, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I was pretty young. How old was I back then? I was a young boy, man. I was a young boy, man. But let me tell you something. All right, Iron Man, I'm not kidding when I say this. I've watched Iron Man over 20 times. Like, how many times did I see it in theaters? I was with my cousin back then, and we both loved the movie, and I guess my parents, they just kept buying us the freaking movie. I don't know why, but we saw it. It's because we alternated through parents, and we went to the same movie over and over. I don't know why. We also did that with the Incredible Hulk, but we only watched it one time. But Iron Man, I've watched it at least 7 times in theaters when it came out. Because it was just such a good movie, you know? Like, it was Iron Man on the big screen, and then it was a very good movie with Tony. It was just a really good movie for its time, dude. And that's what kick-started the MCU as it is, because Iron Man started it, and Iron Man, you know, he did it, alright? So, I've seen it over 7 times in movies, and then if you ever watch normal TV and you got FX, then you know that Iron Man will play all the time on there. And I've watched it so many times. I've watched it over 20 times. I don't know what track, probably even 30 times. I'm gonna be honest with you. Iron Man is, just for the fact that it's the reason that the MCU is a thing and it's such a great movie. I think it's an S tier. I mean, there's no other, like, putting it on an A tier is kind of disrespectful. So we gotta put Iron Man on the S. All right. And since we're talking about Iron Mans, I'm going to go ahead and hop into Iron Man 2, alright? See, the first Iron Man was very, very amazing, but it dropped off every single time they made a new one. Iron Man 2, we had Ivan, the electric guy, and I think the reason I watched it so many times was simply because I liked Iron Man 1 so much. Now, as for Iron Man 2, where is it at? If we can find it real quick, that would be very helpful. Iron Man 2, that's 3, right? So where's 2? Iron Man 2. Okay, here it is. Iron Man 2 with Ivan. So, I'm gonna be honest with you, the guy that, like, Tony Stark's a competitor, like he always made weapons on the side, but he was always overshadowed by Tony. I forgot his name, but I never liked him. I hated him with a passion, and it's just like every time he came on the screen, I was just like, oh my gosh, like I feel like he made the movie just worse, you know? Like every time he hopped on the screen, I don't know, it's just his character, not the actual actor, but like the character, you know? It's just so boring. Like he was just, I don't know, I just did not like. It's just one of those characters that you just want to punch in the face. And it was so bad that it just made the movie worse for me. So Iron Man 2. Now, where would we put Iron Man 2 on the ranking? See, I might have to put Iron Man 2 on a D tier. But the fight scene at the end with War Machine and Iron Man going in on the robots, I gotta put it on a D, dude, because Iron Man 2, I just don't really care for it. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, Iron Man 2 was just not my thing, dude. I love Iron Man, and that's the reason I kept watching it, but just the story behind it, I couldn't live with it, alright? And then Iron Man 3 was such a disappointment, right? It's literally everyone who watched Iron Man 3 in theaters, y'all, everyone, we got clickbaited, okay? We got clickbaited so hard because what was what's the villain's name? I can't think of it off the top of my head. Yeah, I can't think of it. But you know, they built him up to be the coolest terrorist looking dude in ever. You know, like they built him up. He pulled up with the freaking choppers on Tony's house and just threw that crap in the water. You know, it was just like, yo, this villain's gonna be such a beast. And then in the movies, he was just an actor. He just wanted a little bit of money. So oh man, that was such, because we all got clickbaited with that, dude. And I think that's the reason it plummeted so bad, is because they showed us one thing and then they gave us another. And then the whole fiery thing, I don't know what the heck was going on with the fiery thing. It was like they were wanting to be wannabe mutants or something, and it was just kind of weird to see. And I didn't really like that. I thought it was a little corny. So I gotta, honestly, would I give Iron Man 2 better than Iron Man 3? Iron Man 2, because I think the best part about Iron Man 3 was all of the suits. Just seeing all of his suits, you know, just in general, just seeing all of them pop up. I think that was the best part. But Iron Man 2 over Iron Man 3. I might have to come. Yeah, I give it the same. I give it the same. So I give both of those on a D tier. I have to, alright? So we got the first Avenger. Alright, first Avenger. I guess let's go ahead and put Hulk in there real quick, since he only has one movie, because him on the movie screen, they just can't really make it work. So where's the Incredible Hulk at? Incredible Hulk, where are you? I swear I just saw you. There you are. Alright, Hulk. For being a Hulk movie, I didn't think it was too bad. I think it was pretty cool. It was like he was always on the chase. You know, he was always running from like the government because they were trying to capture him. They were trying to kill him. You know, and then it ended up making his own villain because there's this one guy who's like, I'm not strong enough. I can't take him on my own. So then he took the gamma radiation, whatever. He became the what's his name? Wow, I'm really forgetting all of their names right now. It's like something I forgot. But what I rated Incredible Hulk, I might get a lot of hate for this, but I think the Incredible Hulk may be very much over. There's just so much more action. It's just more fun to watch. Maybe I don't know if that's just me. Maybe it has to be a D tier as well. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put the Hulk on D tier. Let's just go ahead and get him out the way. Abomination, that's what his name was. There we go. I got it. But now we're gonna go to the second. Okay, so we had Iron Man, so it's only best to do Captain America, alright? So Captain America, let's go ahead and do the first one. The OG Captain America, if we can find it, because I can't find it. There's that one, Captain, here it is. Alright, the original Captain America. It might have to be a D tier for me, dude. I'm not even kidding. The original Captain America was just one of those movies. I think it's just, there's just something like within this era that all of the movies were okay, you know? The Iron Man was like beast, you know? But then Captain America, the Hulk, Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3, they were just, you know, like they're good movies, but would you really want to watch them again over and over? Like it's one of those where it's like, maybe y'all do. I've seen Captain America a lot of times because of FX, man. And I'm just gonna be real with you. I don't know, man. I like maybe a C. I think it has to be with a D. If I've already put Iron Man 2 and 3 right there, then I think Captain America 1 has to be right there. Now, as for Captain America 2 with the Winter Soldier, now that's a whole different story. That might have to be an S tier because Captain America Winter Soldier, I'm pretty sure I'm in agreement. Everyone's in agreement with me. That's a really good Marvel movie. I think I'm gonna have to put it in an S. And if I have to put this on an A, then I would have to move Iron Man down to an A because they're on par. They're really on par. So, without further ado, now we got Captain America Civil War. Now I agree that these are better than the D tier. I might have to give Civil War a B or an A, maybe a B. I think I'm gonna have to give Civil War a B because I mean, it was cool. It was really cool seeing all of the heroes and yeah, all of the heroes on the screen fighting and stuff. But that was And that was just like 10 minutes of the movie. You gotta take into consideration about the rest. There's a lot of conflict. There was a lot of discussion, a lot of arguments, and essentially, I might have to give it a B. I might have to drop it on the B tier. All right. So we got all of the caps out the way. We got all the caps. So now it's only best to do Thor. All right. We gotta get. Honestly, we have to do all the heroes by themselves. That way we can build up to the Avengers. All right. So okay. This is actually the time where we first saw Spider-Man as well. But let's go ahead and do Thor real quick. So Thor, is this the first Thor or is this one's the first Thor? Okay, first Thor was corny. Let's be real, everyone. The first Thor was corny. If you try to watch Thor now, it's 10 times more cornier than what it was back then. All right. Now that we have established who Thor is and stuff like that, looking at this Thor is really corny. But actually, it might be a D tier. I'm not even kidding. Everything's a D tier. I told you this era where it was just all these straight D tiers. I don't want to be mean, but I think Thor's a D tier. Because I wouldn't rate it anything below Iron Man 2, but I also wouldn't rate it anything higher. So I think it's a straight D. Okay, now we got to go to Thor 2, The Dark World. That's an E. Alright, that was just bad. I don't know what the heck I was watching. I don't know, that was just such a weird movie. Like, everything was just scattered around. No one knew what was going on. It was just weird, and for that reason, we're going to go ahead and give it a D. An E. Because that was just something, I'm pretty sure everyone can agree that Thor, The Dark World was just whack, alright? I don't know, the action seemed really off too. It was just I don't know, they didn't really do so well with that one. I say that was probably one of the worst one of the worst MCU movies. But Thor Ragnarok, alright? Thor Ragnarok, where you at, Rag? Where you at? Ragnarok! Ragnarok! If I can find it, I'm having more trouble finding that. So there it is. Thor Ragnarok. That's honestly maybe an S. Maybe an S. Because I feel bad rating it lower than Iron Man and Captain America. I have to probably give that an S. Because Thor Ragnarok, dude, was such a great movie. Okay. Thor Ragnarok. You know what? That's crazy. The original trio, they all have a film that's on S tier. That's that's crazy, dude. And that was all 3 Thor movies right there. So now we just got all the spin-offs. So Ant-Man, I gotta give Ant-Man a C. Ant-Man's a solid C. I didn't really find the movie too interesting, but I found it. I actually loved the way they filmed it. Where everything's shrinking and like the artistic style of how they made that on the movie, the big screen. I thought that was really cool. Like when they're on the little train track, I thought that was dope. When he's sinking into the bathtub, I thought it was cool. But there's just a consistent thing that I have with every original movie. Like the first movie of any superhero is mostly the introduction and the backstory of them. Therefore, the movie becomes really slow. And a slow movie is something that it has to be a really good story, like Iron Man. So it's just really, it depends. And I'll be honest, since we're talking about that, a really good story. I really love Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange, I really like it. I gotta give Doctor Strange an A tier. Doctor Strange, this movie made Doctor Strange one of my favorite superheroes. I'm not even kidding. Doctor Strange was just such a good movie to me. I loved it so much. I love seeing all the sorcery. And what's her name? Sorcerer Supreme? That was such a cool concept, dude. I don't know. Maybe it's just me and all my wizardry and all that stuff like that. I just thought that was the coolest crap, alright? And then what? Was it? Did he have Thor with him at one point? Because there isn't Doctor Strange 2. Not yet. I'm ready for that. So when was it when we saw Thor? That was in Thor Ragnarok, okay. But Doctor Strange, oh, I love his hero. I love the character, man. The character of Doctor Strange. I love the backstory. This is an instance where it's a starting movie, discussing about the character, trying to give you his backstory, and it just turned out good. I love Doctor Strange. Would I put it on the S tier? Probably not, but it definitely deserves an A from me in my book. Captain Marvel. Now let's do Spider-Man. Spider-Man. This is what this version of Spider-Man's original movie. And when Spider-Man was after. This is after, yeah, so he was with Tony. Hmm. 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 See, I really liked the movie, but I feel like it got slow towards the end. Like the fight with the Falcon, was it the Falcon or was it the Vulture? The Vulture, right? It was a little slow. All right. I loved the beginning to the middle more than I liked the end of the movie. Um, Therefore, I'm gonna give it a B. I'm gonna give it a B. I'll give Spider-Man a B. Captain Marvel, I might have to give Captain Marvel a B as well. As much as I don't like Brie Larson because of what she says and the stuff that she does, the movie was good. All right. See, I came out of the movie really unimpressed. You know, not very much impressed because I was just like, yo, it was okay. But then now that I look back at it, I'm just like, hey, it was actually not bad. You know, we got to see a lot of Samuel Jackson. I hope no, we got to see a lot of Nick Fury, and I think that's probably what made the film really good because Nick Fury, you know, just seeing his backstory as well. I think that's what probably made it really good as well. Because there was a lot. There was what was there like 50% Nick Fury and then 50% Captain Marvel. I think it was right because there was a lot of Nick Fury. Now that I'm looking back at it, and Nick Fury, you know, he's the OG man. You can't hate on Nick Fury. All right, so we put Captain Marvel right there. All right, now Ant-Man and the Wasp. That's another C tier. I mean, I thought it was just as good as the original Ant-Man. There was nothing that made it stand out that made it better, but there was also there wasn't nothing that was bad that made it worse. So we're gonna put it right there. I don't think it was. I don't. It's whatever. Okay, like it's okay. I think it's better than these right here. All right, but all right, we're gonna go with some Guardians of the Galaxy. All right. Guardian of the Galaxy, that might have to be an A tier. All right, Guardians of the Galaxy, the OG, from when it came out, I think that was a really good movie. Now that I look back at it, I was so surprised because I never knew who the Guardians of the Galaxy were, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you didn't know that as well, unless you just kept up with it. But I kind of go with the heroes as they come. Like if something gets announced, like this if something gets announced, I kind of look up into it and then I watch the movie. You know, like I do the history and then I watch the movie, and that's what I did for the Guardians of the Galaxy. But I just didn't think they'd be that cool, you know. And then once you've seen them on the film, I came out of that movie surprised. I was like, wow, that was a good movie. So I got to give it an A tier. Guardians of the Galaxy, an A tier for me. And I know this is gonna be very controversial because a lot of y'all say that you like Guardians of the Galaxy 1 better than you like Guardians of the Galaxy 2. And for me, I think they're equivalent. I think they're both on the same level for me. I think the action was pretty dope at the end, and I love the story throughout the middle and the beginning. And I want to say I would rate it on an A tier. Like, I know y'all gonna hate on me. I'm sorry, but I think that was a really, really good movie. Now, Black Panther. Now, Black Panther has the best rating of any Marvel movie, according to Rotten Tomatoes. But I honestly think that it's just overrated. All right, Black Panther, I give it a C. I think it's better than these these things right here, but I don't think it's anything better than these guys up here. So I got to give it Black Panther a C. All right, Black Panther was good, but I don't know. It was just, I think it was very overrated because there's no way that it's better than everything else above what it is right now. There's no way. No, don't tell me that it's better. All right, don't even get it with me right here. No, it's just very overhyped. Okay, so I'm gonna put it on the C tier. It's better than these for sure though. Now we're hitting here with all of the Avengers. All right, so we're gonna go with the first Avengers. I might have to give the first Avengers a B. Yeah, first Avengers is a B for sure because I think it's better than the Ant-Mans and the Black Panther, but I don't think it would be as good as Guardians of the Galaxy or, you know, Thor Ragnarok, because this was the first Avengers, so they were showing a lot of backstory and they were trying to show all of the Avengers, you know, come together and become a team. And there's a lot of nostalgia behind that because they just have a lot of cool scenes, like when Iron Man fight in the beginning. That is very nostalgic, you know. I saw it the other day and I was like, yo, that's dope. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the B tier. I think it deserves a B tier. Okay, what's this? Okay, Okay. Whew. Okay. Avengers. What's this called? Age of Ultron. This one, very controversial. Very controversial. I don't know where to put this. I would probably put it on B. I thought it was cool. I liked it, you know? I thought it was cool. I liked Avengers Age of Ultron. And one of my favorite characters from that movie was Quicksilver, and they killed him. So, I thought it was cool. I thought it was, I don't know, maybe it's just me. I thought it was a cool movie, but would I rate it anything above A or S? No. No. Would I rate it anything, would I rate it on a C tier? No. I would give it a B. I know y'all are going to hate me for that, but I think it was a B tier. I'm sorry. Now, okay, which one's the first? Oh, shoot. Whoa, easy there. That was accidental. All right, which one's the first one, right? It's this one, right? Okay. This is, okay, hold on. I know this just came out last year, and I already forgot the name of it. Avengers, not Endgame, Avengers, Avengers what? Avengers Infinity War. There we go. Infinity War was good. I think Infinity War was really good. I think Infinity War may have been better than Endgame, maybe? I don't know. I wish I could put it in the middle, like A and S. I wish I could put it right in between. I wish I could just put it right there. I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. I wish I could just stick it right there. I thought Avengers Infinity War was really good. But, okay, S tier. Avengers Endgame, S tier. What do you want me to say? If I put Avengers Endgame on E tier, I would get slaughtered, dude. But I think they're really good movies, you know? And I want to put them in between A and S, but I just know I can't, you know? There's no way I can do that. Therefore, they're all S tier. Alright, so here's my lineup. I think it's really funny that the original Avengers, like the trio, the original three, they got their own movie up top. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I didn't think that would happen. Doctor Strange, A plus. All right, I would give him an A plus, but not an S, not an S. Well, no, screw it. I'll give him an A. Guardians of the Galaxy 1 an A. Guardians of the Galaxy 2. You might hate on me for this, but I think it was just as good. I think it was equivalent. I loved the Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Civil War B, I'm standing by that. Spider-Man B, standing by that. Captain Marvel B, standing by that. Avengers and Avengers B. You know, it's funny. Look at that. That's funny. Look, so the first two Avengers, B. The second two Avengers, S. So they're getting better. They're getting better. They're learning from the mistakes. But the thing is, like I said, with original, like the original movie of a character, the beginning, the starting of a character, the first movie is always just like I know, like when they're introducing a new character and they get their first film, their first solo film, I know to go in there. Now that I'm like grown up and stuff, I know to go in there with not with my expectations not too high, because we're gonna get a lot of backstory, and we're gonna see the character, you know, become who he is, and then become the you know, the superhero that they are, you know. Therefore, I never go into the first solo film with higher expectations, because they gotta introduce the character, and that's alone the whole movie. I mean, every first movie of a hero is going to be introduction, and it's just, you know, it's, after watching so many movies, it's just like, oh, okay, here we go. It's got to be a really cool character, or they got to just find a way to implement it very nicely. I love the way they implemented Doctor Strange. I think the reason I like Doctor Strange so much is because it was the first time we were seeing, you know, the multiverse. It was the first time we were seeing, you know, magic within the MCU. And I think that's what hyped me up more than anything. I just seeing magic, you know, seeing the fact that you can just go through different, you know, spaces of time, and you could exit your body. And then I guess in the back of my head, knowing that this would all lead up to something in the next movies, I just thought that was the coolest thing. And maybe that's why I like Doctor Strange so much. I just thought that was so cool, dude. And like, if you've seen Endgame, you know, that, you know, it ended up somewhere, you know. It's pretty cool. And then the Sorcerer Supreme, I just thought she was so beast. Like, she was just so mysterious, you know. Everything about the Sorcerer Supreme was just so scary. and awesome at the same time. And I was so happy to see the Sorcerer Supreme at Endgame. You know, she's just fighting off people on her tower. I don't know why she was in that tower. They should have had someone else defending it, but she was there. You know, for whatever reason, she was there just helping out. And just to see her knock the Hulk out, dope. All right, I love this so much. But Doctor Strange right there, Captain. Like I said, I stand by my B tier. I stand by my C tier. I stand by my D tier. And of course, Thor, The Dark World is definitely an E tier for me. I'm sorry, but I think most of y'all agree with me on that one. But that's my tier list. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you drop a big fat like. Let me know where you would rate these guys. Let me know. Let me know what you think I did wrong. And I think Age of Ultron is going to be very controversial. Maybe Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is probably going to be very controversial. Maybe Black Panther. Maybe y'all really like Black Panther. I just think it's very overhyped. But let me know, like I said, let me know where you guys stand. Where you think I could have changed. Give me some insight on why you think this is different, why you think believe this or that. So that's my tier list. I hope y'all enjoyed, but I'll catch you on the next video. I love y'all. Peace.